Floyd, more paste picante sauce.
There you go.
Floyd, this ain't paste.
Well, so what?
Paste is made in San Antonio.
By folks who know what picante sauce should taste like.
Hey, this stuff's made in New York City.
New York City?
Pick up the original. Pick up the pace.
Maybe we were a bit too hard on Floyd. Nah.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the Liberty Bowl. So, a couple months ago, we saw, Texas and Arizona were starting to send buses of migrants into Washington, D.C. Well, just recently, Greg Abbott from Texas started busing them into New York City as well. And, the lack of self-awareness here, it's insane on the left. So, let's go ahead and check out one of these articles and see what's going on. But before we get into that, people, let's get into this. Yep.
Well, let me run it down to you, communist, homosexual, faggot, dipshit, motherfucker. Fuck you, that's why. 'Cause fuck you, that's why. 'Cause helmets suck, that's why. And commies like you swallow, that's why. Fuck Pete Wilson, that's why. Fuck Dick Floyd, that's why.
Alrighty, people. So let's go ahead and get into this now. So the lack of self-awareness here, it's always been uncanny on the left, hasn't it? But here it's just it shows, man. It's getting pretty funny, especially for us that do live in these border states that do have to deal with the massive influx of migrants on a daily basis out here, right? So New York City's Mayor Eric Adams is deeply contemplating taking a busload of New Yorkers to Texas to campaign against Governor Greg Abbott. So basically, what's going on with this headline is basically so what he wants to do is I guess it's a whole fucking bunch of Democrats that are trying to come together now and trying to unseat fucking Greg Abbott, right? Because we all know how much power the Democrats are going to be having right after this November. But so basically he's upset over Greg Abbott, who made a policy to start sending migrants and immigrants and stuff to these sanctuary cities like Washington, D.C. and New York City, basically due to the lack of help coming from the federal government due to the Biden administration's open border policy. And so basically he's saying all kinds of reasons. He's saying that he's upset because some of these people, they're trying to get to other places. They're not trying to get to New York and stuff like that. Well, either way, first they need to stay in the place where they're supposed to be until they gain citizenship, right? That's at least what we would hope that they would be doing. But either way, so he's sending them up there to these sanctuary cities. Now we already saw what happened with Muriel Bowser in D.C., right?
We need space, and we need the federal government to be involved. So I've asked for the deployment of the Guard, as long as we need the Guard to deal with the humanitarian crisis that we expect to escalate. The number of people crossing the border seeking asylum, we expect to only go up.
So yeah, right. Funny shit calling on fucking the National Guard and shit like that for help, but of course they ain't gonna help you, right? They don't give a shit. Fucking this is what they want, right? They want they want more immigrants in these places, right? But no, the truth is that they really just want them to in these fucking Republican strongholds and stuff like that because they think that they're just gonna vote for fucking Democrat. But ultimately, we're seeing the Democrats are really losing the Latino vote and stuff like that all over fucking America, and it's pretty funny stuff. It's really just funny to us just to watch them panic, But so let's see. So funny, now Eric Adams is also calling up on the help of the federal government to help take care of this new large influx of migrants. So let's go ahead and check out his clip.
This is horrific when you think about what the governor is doing, the governor of Texas, after a month of traveling across the border, placing on the bus with no direction to come here to New York. Our goal is to immediately find out each family's need and give them the assistance that they want. Some families have relatives in other cities. We want to be supportive of making sure that they're able to receive that. It's unimaginable that what the governor of Texas has done. When you think about this country, a country that has always been open to those who were fleeing persecution and other intolerable conditions, we've always welcomed that. And this governor is not doing that in Texas, but we are going to set the right message, the right tone of being here for these families. But we need help also. And we're reaching out to the federal government to tell them that we need help. We will be on the phone with the White House. They are willing to speak with us and communicate so that we can resolve with this real humanitarian issue and crisis that we are facing.
So I guess what he's doing is considering taking a busload of fucking New York City fucking politicians and fucking ralliers and door knockers and stuff like that, and they're just gonna go start randomly knocking on people's doors in Texas and start telling them about democratic policies and things like that. Yeah, we all know that's gonna go over great, right? Because if there's one thing that fucking Texas love, it's fucking Democrats. It's another thing that they love. It's just random knocks on their doors to talk about fucking politics, and yeah, and shit. If another thing they definitely love is fucking New Yorkers, right?
Folks in San Antonio
Who know what salsa should taste like.
Well, this stuff's made in New York City.
New York City!
Jake, it's time you switch brands.
Right. So another thing that Eric Adams is complaining about is he's saying that it's inhumane to take these people that just arrived in America and throw them on buses for up to like 40 some hours and stuff like that and ship them to these sanctuary cities. I'd say it's actually quite humane considering the way that they got to places like Texas and Arizona in the first place, which I'm not sure if they're aware of this, because like I say, the lack of awareness of self-awareness is it's maddening on the left side. But these people don't exactly get here through the best means, right? These fucking coyotes, they don't exactly have Yelp reviews or anything like that. It's a lot of times it's run by cartels, things like that, and it's mainly due to this open border policy that they have going on. And so it's funny, he's over here complaining about the conditions of them getting from Texas to New York and their air conditioned buses with fucking drop down screens and a movie fucking playing and shit. Yeah, meanwhile these motherfuckers got here fucking walking across a goddamn river or fucking underneath the floorboards of a fucking semi truck or a van or something, or like we just saw a couple weeks ago, fucking in the back of a fucking semi truck with no oxygen and fucking in 100 and some odd degree fucking weather, which is actually several hundred degrees goddamn hotter up in that fucking trailer. But yeah, so basically they didn't get here in the best conditions. So him trying to complain that fucking it's inhumane to just send them on these buses, like, yeah, fuck right off with that. So I appreciate you guys, stopping by, checking out the show, fucking checking out these little short clips, checking out these little news fucking article headline, I don't know, I guess fucking impressions or fucking hot takes, whatever the fuck you want to call it, But yeah, we appreciate all you guys stopping by. We appreciate the new subscribers. We appreciate, the new followers, the people talking to us on social media, things like that. Definitely follow us on social media. Follow us on Alt Tech. We're on Rumble. We're on BitChute, and that's about it right now, other than the old screw tubes. But yeah, they can, definitely we're trying to get out there more. We are an up and coming channel. But we do appreciate all of you guys. So you guys take it easy. Peace.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, bitch!